What's up, party people? Y'all know my favorite opening line, and y'all know my partner in crime. It's me and Pop. We over here on this couch. We just tell it like it is on TikTok. Y'all come check us out.
And so why did you end up popping your balloon?
It's also the height for me.
Man, what's up, fellas? Man, I'm back here up in Adam, man. Y'all do me a favor, go back and watch that video for greater context, and I'm gonna tell you what I want to talk about real quick this morning. This is what I be talking about in my community that everybody black really ain't trying to have right now. When you are well put together, a brother, a lot of time, you ain't highly sought after in my community. They can say whatever they want to say, because I've been that cat. When I made straight A's and I played baseball, I didn't get no ass. When I decided to get off down that block and I started hustling, women knew my name. And that's just a fact. I was 17 with 26-year-old women in and out their apartment. These people didn't speak to me a year or two before. These people didn't know my name when I was just a baseball player. I'm telling you right now, go back and watch the video. Even after these brothers get disrespected, you know what every last one of them brothers still said? Hey, them sisters are still my type. So the question I came here to ask was this: what do you keep wanting black men to do when the people that you like keep telling you they don't like you? That's all I want to know.
Emotional, damn it!
And so why did you end up popping your balloon?
It's also the height for me.
You ended up popping the height. Okay, and how tall are you? Because he looks like he's towering over you.
I'm 6 feet
It's
tall.
because I have, well, yeah.
Right, so how tall are you? He said he's 6 feet.
Maybe because I have heels on, maybe I feel a little taller, but yeah.
He's someone that's your type.
Definitely, yeah. Beautiful.
You're just kind of short for me. He's handsome. It's just like not giving like, you know, the vibe is not giving like I could just melt in his arms, like be protected. He's not giving me like the masculine, you know, what I'm looking for. That, yeah. But you're just about
Bald is not really my thing. I think
I can't even control it.
I know. That's it. And then I don't want to be mean, but I just don't really like how you talk.
Oh, okay. All right. How so?
No, it's like a little, like just the tone of your voice and like the way you say things.
Okay, okay.
It just makes me feel cringy.
Okay. Okay.
So is she someone that's your type?
Oh yeah, of course.
And if I'm being honest, are you bald?
Nah, I got like
A high top?
I got balls like on my side, and it's like on the slow bit, slow.
No, I mean, if you want to see it, I don't need to see it, but I seen kind of like the and I thought you were bald, and bald is not my type.
Because honestly, you just don't seem interesting to me.
That's okay.
I think it's just the voice is just really just monotone. I don't know.
Okay, it's monotone? Okay.
I know. Yeah.
I'm 27. It's just that you low-key look like one of my cousin's best friend's baby daddy. It's kind of lucky, but yeah. I tried holding on, but it was just. But you're very handsome.
Thank you.
All right, cool, thank you.
Okay.
Can I?
Go ahead. I'll go after.
Fellas, brothers, come and go to South Beach with Pops.
I knew you was gonna start.
They clearly, and here's what a lot of brothers need to understand. Dude, they don't want you. Because the only thing I heard was a bunch of excuses for a well put together brother. And they nitpicked in order to try to find something that was wrong with him. You got a woman that's 5'1", talking about that a 6-foot man is not tall enough for her.
Let the church say amen.
A 5'1" woman, maybe 5'3" with heels, that you heard her say, and a guy that's 6 feet tall is not It's not tall enough for her.
Let's
Brothers,
church.
all they did
Say
was
amen.
just make excuses, furthermore, to be able to show black men that they don't want you. Stop going after people that don't want you, man. There's a whole lot of women out here in this world that'll take you. These sisters don't want you. Stop running behind them. Stop talking about that so tight. That's what the problem is. Your type needs to change. Because you're more into her color than what you are her presentation and what she got to offer and bring to the table.
Well,
Go somewhere that you are celebrated, not somewhere that you tolerated. These sisters only want you for your money, and you're being tolerated. Well, at this point, they don't even want to tolerate you because guess what? The stats already done told us one thing. You ain't their first choice. Stop running behind somebody that think that they better than you. That think that they smarter than you. That think that they make more money than you. Stop running behind them. Their first choice is a white man. And we know that it is because the statistics tell us that's what it is. Come on and let's go to South Beach. Let's go somewhere where you're celebrated. And stop trying to get somewhere where you might be tolerated. I'm going to say it once more and again. That's the reason why, y'all, I wanted to go first because I wanted to get this off of my chest because I'm going to tell y'all something. On this channel, you go hear me say this now a whole lot more. And I don't care, as brothers, I don't care if I hurt your freaking feelings. I don't care. But the reality is, they don't want you. And stop trying to make somebody want you that don't want you. I'm going to say two things, and I'm done. Me and the Lord have a whole lot of conversations, so I just went off real quick. But now let me tell y'all something the Lord said to me. He said, you ain't got... He said, you ain't got to try to make nobody love you, and you ain't got to try to make nobody treat you right. Because there's somebody out there that will love you, and there's somebody out there that will treat you right. And as we say on my part, and I'm done, and let the church say amen.
okay, I don't have nothing to say. I feel like Pop just killed it. I'm going to tell y'all, I be dying behind this camera. Okay, and once again, I like to reiterate, when he talking about South Beach, he is not talking about Miami. We just use that saying over here. We're going to take our talents to South Beach like LeBron James. He talking about your passport, fellas. He talking about it's time to go. I'm going to say this, and I'm going to close the door. I don't want nobody to question me while you see some black men with non-black women. That show is ran by a black couple. Also, my advice, men, please stop going on that show. Let that show die. Stop helping them get rich off of exposing the weaknesses in our community. Because the only thing that show do is it show the world why we on the bottom. If men are supposed to protect and provide, right? What are women supposed to do? Create the culture and the society for the kids and the young generations coming up. I don't have that kind of leadership in my community. And it's not all. And shout out to all the sisters who are trying to do all the positive and good things in our community. But what I'm going to tell you is that when you sit and you watch that show, mind you this, that's a clip where y'all seen 3 to 4 different black dudes that all single one of them black women got up there and tore down. No disrespect, but there wasn't a Halle Berry in that damn room. That's how I felt. There wasn't a woman in there pretty enough to be saying nothing that she was saying. I'm going to stand on that business. They was all right. It wasn't a damn Beyonce in the room to think you can have that kind of attitude and tone when you speak to us, when you talk to us. But then the black community going to be the first people to get out here and say that them brothers ain't real when they take their talents to South Beach, as me and Pop like to call it. And what that means is date outside your race. I've been doing it for 24 years. I've been married for 22 of them. Let the church say amen. And not married the whole time. You know, we were dating and then eventually got married. But what I'm saying here, I've been with this woman for 22 years. It worked out better for me. I couldn't have got what I got out of her 9 times out of 10 with nobody in my community.
That's
There might
fact.
have been a few outliers, but the overall just wasn't gonna happen.
That's fact.
And there's a whole lot of other problems that I can go down as far as when you want to break up. When we was younger, we first had our daughter. We not married yet, right? We broke up or whatever. She never gave me no problem by seeing my children. I ain't wasn't no threats and no child support. You can't see them. We going to court. None of that old mess that goes on in my community. But I'm gonna stick to just the episode. Stop questioning why I asked the question on TikTok. What do you want black men to do if the people you like keep telling you they don't like you?
Come on now. That's it.
What do you want brothers to do, man? To keep sitting, because you got a few other content creators that be on YouTube and they speak all that black mess, but yeah, not naming no names, but dog, you 40. You shoot all these little videos and you be trying to talk about the passport bros and all that, but no hate, but you toe up. So let's start there. You ugly, that's for sure, and you know it. You say it on your channel. But for two, you 40 plus and just sitting there waiting for this magical black woman to come ain't work for you. Man, I'm going where I'm celebrated, not where I'm tolerated. And I'm not gonna be nowhere where I got to go and work and become successful in my life, and then I don't get to pick the cream of the crop in my community. So that's another problem. I'm gonna say this as I shut it down. It is no excuse for the best men in my community not to be able to have the top pick in the draft every time we pick.
Absolutely.
It is no excuse that I can go to another community
Come on.
and get a woman that's just as fine, if not finer, than some of the options that I had in mind.
Get the top draft pick.
I need to be able to do the same thing, because I hate when these so-called creators, I ain't calling no name because you can get no pub on my channel, go on TikTok. I done had a little back and forth with one of them. I done told you, like I said in the response, you ain't even all black, so stop the pro-black rhetoric. You can just go ahead and slow down on that, because guess what? We don't believe you. Number two, stop making these videos like brothers is not out here dating attractive women from other races. Yes, we are.
Absolutely.
I married one.
Absolutely.
We gonna cut
Most
that
of them
out.
do. Yes, sir. You only got
We're gonna
some
stop
shit,
telling this lie.
Come on.
Like when we go over there,
on.
we getting they worse. No, we not. Not out here in Salt Lake City, Utah. I'm gonna tell you that right now. That ain't what we doing.
We getting the first round draft pick.
We getting some of the first picks in the draft. Been had it, gonna keep it. So you want me to sit over here and watch all the first picks in the draft in my community, pick the worst dudes in my community, and then get out here and do TikToks and YouTube and Facebook videos and Instagram videos about us. But let's just talk about it, right? The majority of black men ain't got kids. So therefore, who you sleeping with? You sleeping with the worst that our community got to offer. And that is a problem for me. The best men in my community should be able to get the top picks in the draft. Because let me tell you what I've learned in 24 years of living around other races. The top men in their communities do get the top picks in their draft.
They sure do. They sure do. They get the top draft pick.
The
top draft pick.
dudes who are put together who got their business straight in other communities, they do get the top draft
top
picks
draft
in
pick.
their community. It's only in my community she want to be a baby mama. She want to have a baby with Future. Want to have a baby with Tyreek Hill and Nick Cannon. NBA Youngboy. All these dudes that got all these baby mamas. So it can make us look bad. You can throw Cam on in there too. I'm a Cam fan, just saying. Let's be honest. That's the top pick in my community. Those men get everything they want out of the most attractive women in my community. When you go to other communities, the top piece of trash don't get all the first round draft picks. Now, of course, we know there are some anomalies. We know there are some women in their communities that do pick the trash. That's a fact. Okay? We know that. But overall, that ain't the man, they daddy, they brother, they uncles. They don't want to see them come in the house with their bum. But in my community, as long as he fronting and looking like it, we gonna pick him. Go where you're celebrated and not where you're tolerated. I tell y'all that all the time. It's me and Pop. We over here on this
Hold on,
couch.
hold on, real quick. I just want you to tell them. We're gonna tell them this real quick, and we done. Same show that had the white chick on it. Come on now.
Same show.
Same show. Remember? The white chick on it. But the white chick called out all of the great attributes,
All the positives.
that the brother had to bring to the table.
And then they sit and tell us why we shouldn't pick it. And you had every black woman around that white girl who had done popped their balloon.
Everybody popped their balloon with her. Because
And she looked better than half of them
thank
standing
you very
up
much.
there.
Because what she was looking at, when she saw him, these sisters that you're talking about, when they look at the brother, they see something totally different. So she saw him for who he really was, and all they did was make excuses. Why? Because at the end of the day, I'm going to say it again and I'm done. They don't really want to be with you anyway.
It's me and Pop. We over here on this couch. We over here on YouTube. Y'all come check us out.